Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iliana and I'm a certified success coach. Today I want to talk to you about how to free yourself from negative thoughts. Now, our negative thoughts can quickly turn into negative actions and therefore generate more negative events. Back in 1948, Robert Merton described this as a self-fulfilling prophecy. Here's an example of how this works. If you think that your partner is going to leave you, you will then be filled with a fear of being abandoned. When this feeling occurs, you're probably more likely to push your partner away as a means of protecting yourself from getting hurt. Then your partner might interpret this as you're no longer interested in the relationship and therefore leave. So the thought that you're most frightened of now has become your reality. Now, we saw how we may fall prey to negative thoughts really quickly. So today I'll share with you 3 tips to help you prevent the negative thoughts from escalating into negative outcomes. Tip number 1 is to watch out for your internal negative dialogue. If you say to yourself over and over again that you are not good enough, that you're not good enough for the relationship or the partner, then you'll start to believe it and then you'll start to act like it. If you think that relationship is going to fail, you'll stop investing in it. And if you stop investing in your relationship, then do the math, right? So before you declare to yourself that you are not good enough, please make the same evaluation if it was a loved one. You probably wouldn't do the same, right? You wouldn't say that they weren't good enough. So therefore, the key to solving this internal negative dialogue with yourself is to exercise more self-compassion. The way you speak to yourself matters. Tip number 2 is to become aware of what you are attending to. Let's stick with that relationship example. If you think that you're not good enough for your partner, you'll then, of course, start to focus on the more negative aspects of their behavior. I bet you'll start to fixate a lot more on all the times that your partner wanted a bit more space or seemed a bit more distant towards you. You'll stop and you'll forget all the other times that your partner was kind to you, was interacting with you, or even cultivating more intimacy, because our thoughts direct our attention. So therefore, I want you to be aware that when you're having these negative thoughts, what are you attending to? Because when you become aware of our thoughts, we can then, of course, challenge them. Which leads us to tip number 3. Challenge your negative thoughts by finding contrary evidence. Now, every time that you're having these negative thoughts, you're probably looking for evidence to support that, right? That self-fulfilling prophecy. So the key here, instead, you need to be looking for the contrary evidence. Whenever you thought that you may not be good enough and your partner has become more distant, look for that evidence to the contrary. When was the last time that your partner maybe planned a date for you or did something nice for you, and therefore focus on that. So the key here is to look for evidence that contradicts your negative thinking rather than supports it. If you need further support on how to free yourself from your negative thoughts, then do take advantage of my free 20 minutes consultation. I'll link the details in the description box below. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share with someone that might need to see this today. See you guys soon. Bye.